Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Our 405, where we showcase the lifestyle and real estate right here in Central Oklahoma. My name is Kevin Scoggin, I'm your host, and I am so excited about today's episode. So today I'm going to be introducing you to some past clients named the Rogers, who we helped purchase a home about 5 or 6 months ago. Now, the home that the Rogers purchased is situated in one of Norman's oldest and most well-known neighborhoods, and it was one of those houses that has incredible curb appeal, awesome bones, just a really good house, big bedrooms, things like that. But when you walked in it, it felt like you had just stepped back into the 1980s. So take a look at some of these photos here so that you can really appreciate the transformation that has occurred. Now, this house is 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and right at about 2,500 square feet. I'm really excited to check out the house today. I haven't seen it yet, but I know that they've been working hard, and I am expecting to be blown away. So let's check it out. Okay guys, we're here with Jonathan and Katie. The house is incredible, an absolute blowaway. So why don't you guys walk us through a little bit what you did or what you've been doing over the last 5 to 6 months?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You want us to we walk this way?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Show us.
Awesome. Well, welcome to our house. The first step that we kind of took in when we first walked into the house, we knew that it had just so much opportunity to be a really beautiful place. And so had a lot of character, a lot of unique pieces that made it fun, but it felt old. And so the first thing that we got to do is we got to raise our living room floor about 6 inches off the ground so you avoid the ankle roll hazard. And then when you came in here, there was this really huge wall that just completely prevented you from being able to see all the natural light and the beautiful kitchen. And so we took a hammer to it. I mean, we spent the day with sawzalls. We kicked it in. Sawzalls and hacksaws, and really just had a lot of fun with some family knocking out a wall. But really the most important thing, I think, was just Katie kind of having a vision for what this house was supposed to look like, and even being able to see through the bumps and bruises that we bought the house with.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love, when I first walked in this house, you could tell there's so much here. You don't see houses like this anymore. The big bedrooms, the secondary living room, stuff like that. And I think you guys have done an incredible job. So engineered hardwood, correct? In the dining, living. Take us back to your bedroom a little bit and show us that. Was there carpet?
Well, there was carpet in some places, then cement in other places.
Oh, that's right. It was torn up. Okay.
A little ripped up when we came in, and so really being able to kind of see past that was one of the things that we got really excited about. But we came in and we really just wanted to make this place a little oasis in the corner of the house that we could come back to after a long day at work. And taking out the floors and swapping that was a lot of fun. We had a ton of fun decorating.
The walls were teal.
Yes.
Okay.
Bright teal colors, so we painted the walls white.
Yes, and there was a lovely strip of wallpaper along the top of the room, but not throughout the whole place, which we learned was a huge blessing, because wallpaper on a wall entirely is not something to mess around with. Yeah. That's for sure. But I mean, one of the fun things that we were excited to tackle just in getting our first house was trying things for ourselves.
Yeah.
I'll be the first to admit it, I didn't own a drill when we got married, so being able to do kind of handy things around the house was never something that I was excited about. But when we bought the house, I knew that it was kind of time to step up, lace up the bootstraps, and so I got to knock out a wall, I got to do a lot of painting, a lot of ripping off wallpaper, I got to lay tile for the first time.
It looks incredible,
yeah,
by the way.
It's so much, these little fun things along the way that you get to learn as that first-time homeowner that you don't get to do in a rent house, you don't get to do if you're buying a turnkey place. And so that's been a ton of fun, and I think it's made it feel more like ours kind of as we've moved into it.
Yeah.
So for someone watching that's thinking about home renovation, give us what's the biggest lesson or the most unexpected thing that you learned in this process?
What do you got?
I think trying to visualize and see it from the beginning is really hard, but I think not being afraid to actually try and do the work yourself, because you can always have an expert come in and fix it if something goes wrong. And so I think that's the biggest thing, is just supporting one another, especially, if he messed up something, I wasn't going to be upset, or if I messed up something, he was supportive of me too. So it was a really fun process, but
Yeah. Okay, so the last thing I want to show the audience here is that secondary bathroom. So this bathroom was OU wallpaper, right?
It was
covered in OU wallpaper. But you guys were not afraid to go bold with the wallpaper, which I love. So can you show us what that looks
absolutely.
So between the two of us, we have 3 OU degrees, but we didn't love it that much. So here's a look at the new bathroom.
It has slowly become one of our favorite rooms in the whole house, just because the white walls are beautiful throughout the whole house. There's so much natural light, but being able to open into this like explosion pop of color is just, it really changes the way that the house feels when you walk through it. And I mean, aside from looking incredibly elegant, it also is a ton of fun. I mean, it really just makes the house, I feel like.
Was it hard to remove the wallpaper? Miserable?
I would say miserable is a good word. We read so many articles and talked to so many family members about like what's the best strategy? Is it warm water and vinegar? Is it dish soap? Is it laundry detergent? And it did not matter. Whatever we did was not the right way. And so, just like with any project that we kind of discovered, every project creates 2 or 3 new projects that you have to be excited to tackle on right after you finish.
Well, it looks incredible. You guys have done a great job.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Our 405. I absolutely love seeing that transformation. So much to love about that home. Hey, don't forget that in addition to hosting this show, I lead an incredible team of real estate brokers right here in Central Oklahoma. So if you are looking to buy, sell, or invest, my team would love to serve you. Head on over to our405.com where you can meet us and reach out. We'd love to serve you.